Hey, what's up my fellow investors? My name is Julius with another video. This is the time of the month where I go through my entire portfolio. Basically, I take a look at my Robinhood account. At the same time, I take a look at my Vanguard account. This month has been kind of up and down because at the beginning of this month, the stock market was hitting all-time highs, and then just a few days towards the end of this month, the stock market was just tanking, losing so many points. Actually, in fact, I made a video a few days ago where I was investing $200 trying to take advantage of the stock market. So anyway, this month, just as usual, I'm a long-term investor. Most of the stocks I own are blue chip companies. So these are companies which have been there for the last 25 years. Either they've been consistently paying dividends or raising their dividends. Companies like Walmart, companies like Microsoft, Apple, those are the kind of companies I invest in. I don't just wake up one day and I hear a penny stock, then I go rushing and try to buy these stocks. And also some of the stocks that I own are companies that I use on a daily basis. Companies like Apple, you're gonna use it every day. Companies like Microsoft, companies like Disney, companies like Coca-Cola, AT&T. These are companies that you use on a daily basis in your household. So I have a stronger belief in these companies. I trust their leadership, and I can envision myself investing in these companies for the next 10 years. Like I said, I do some research. I use different websites that help me to do this research. So please, before you invest in these companies, you need to do research. Don't just invest because the company is skyrocketing in a matter of a few days, then you jump on a bandwagon, and then in a few weeks it's tanking, then it collapses, then you lose all this money you've been investing. That is it. If you're new to this channel, I began the journey of investing a little bit less than 2 years ago. I think I began with $300, just kind of like test the water and see how the stock market really works. And once I got a feel for it, I made mistakes, of course, along the way. Then I started with the growth stocks. Then I moved to penny stocks because I could buy more shares. I lost most money doing that. I lost close to almost $4,000, trying to kind of like time the market, do some day trading there and there, until I came up with a strategy. One of the strategies that I came up with was long-term investing. It has worked for me, and then at the same time, I was like, what kind of companies do I want to invest in? And that's when I was like, I'm going to be investing mostly in blue chip companies and dividend-paying stocks, because I've always wanted to retire pretty much by the time I'm 50. And the only way I can retire without selling my stocks is by investing in dividend-paying stocks. You see, if you invest in growth stocks, the problem with that is if you retire, you're going to sell your shares. But with dividend-paying stocks, you don't have to sell your shares. All you have to do is collect the money, on a monthly or quarterly basis. So basically, I feel like I've talked a lot. So what we're going to do is we are going to jump into the portfolio, take a look at it, look at the dividends I've collected, see how both my accounts have performed. So before we jump into the video, please make sure you've smashed the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit all those notifications so that you can be notified every time I drop a video. Now that you are done, see you on the other side. As of today, the account is sitting at $18,355.96. You can see that by the day, it's down by over $300. For the past 1 week, I'm down by $65.79. For the past 1 month, I'm up by $447. For the past 3 months, I've explained this before. It's going to show you that I'm down by 13,000. Like I said, it's not true. So at the beginning of this year, I moved $15,000 from this account into another account. So that's why it's showing that I'm in negative, but in the actual sense, I'm not. So, but same thing's gonna show you in the past 1 year, and then all time, it's gonna show you that I'm in the red. But like I said, I'm not. It's because I transferred some money out of this account. Really, I don't go through so much of like in details as far as my holdings goes, because it's gonna take a long time, which I know I don't want to waste your time. But you can see I'm holding 29 different stocks under this portfolio, and most of these companies that you're going to see, they pay dividends. Mostly they either pay monthly dividends or quarterly dividends. I have a few stocks that don't pay dividends. They are just growth stocks, but that is less than 5% of my overall portfolio. So you can see that most of most of my holdings are in red. However, if you want to see why my gains, like in all these, you can see that overall most of them are in green, with of course a few in red. But the good thing is, and I made a video before where actually a few days ago, where I was talking that with what we call dollar cost average, is that when things are down, you take advantage. That's when you invest, and you're going to realize that when you invest when the stocks are down, it starts to even out the amount of money that you paid, right? So I also take advantage of that. Although for me, I'm a kind of a person, I invest in most of these stocks, no matter where they are. If they are up, I still invest. If they're down, I still invest. And this is good if you are a long-term investor, because stocks, at the end of the day, they're gonna fluctuate. One day they're gonna be up, one day they're gonna be down. But in the long run, they tend to go up. So if you're investing for the long term, the fluctuations, they shouldn't bother you. You should continue investing as much as you can if you have the money to invest. Don't be discouraged by the markets either skyrocketing or going down, especially if between last year and this year, we know most of these companies have been affected due to COVID. But we know the fundamentals of these companies is still firm. Once the economy starts to bounce back, most of these companies are going to bounce back as well. So as far as my dividends, going back to the beginning of this month, so basically I received 10 different checks from the 29 stocks that I'm holding. Now, if we divide that, on average, I'm getting 2 paychecks, sometimes 3 paychecks. The way I organized my portfolio is that at the end of the day, I get paid monthly, because I know when I retire, most of my bills are going to be monthly. So I don't want to just hold companies that pay quarterly, because at the end of the day, I have to pay my bills. So you have to organize your portfolio in a way that you're getting a paycheck each month, at least, even if it's only one. It's better than not getting a check until 3 months, because it makes it so difficult to budget. So going back to the beginning of this month, I received $3.99 from JP Morgan. That's a bank stock. I received $21.92 from AT&T. I received $7.41 from British American Tobacco. I received $4.62 from AG&C. This is a monthly paying stock. I received $1.89 from Apple. I received $2.88 from Realty Income. I received $4.33 from AbbVie. I received $38.67 from Energy Transfer. This is another company, I feel like it's so undervalued, but it's a good dividend paying stock. It pays quarterly, and I'm okay with it. Right now, this company, I feel like the energy or the oil industry has been affected so much, and that's why you've seen its price going down. But in the long run, this is one of the companies that I want to hold and actually put more and more money into it, because like I say, it's a very good dividend paying stock. On the 26th, I received $3 from SPHD. This is another monthly paying stock. And then I received $1.52 from long-term care property. This is another monthly paying stock. So you can see how So going to see the total of all this, I wrote that down. Let me see. So the total of my dividends this month is actually $90.24. $90.24. Now that feels good. It's close to $100. Maybe next month I'll make $100. Maybe in 2 months I'll make $100. My goal is, I've seen dividends grow. At some point I was making $12 each month. I moved to $20. Now I'm making $90. Maybe sometime next year I'll be making $200. Who knows? But it feels good when you see these dividends coming in. This is money working for you guys. That is money working for you. I don't care what you say. I invest this money. At the same time, my stock's appreciating in value. At the same time, it's working for me. I'm getting paid. So anyway, that was my Robinhood. So let's check out my Vanguard. So taking a look at my Vanguard account right now, as of today, it is sitting at $20,776.11. I have 3 different accounts under this brokerage. One of them is the brokerage account. I have a traditional IRA account, and I also have a Roth IRA account. So if I begin with the brokerage account, so looking at the Vanguard Growth ETF, I have 4 shares. Total cost is $763.95. You can see, taking a look at my gains, it's sitting at $247.61. With Vanguard SP500 ETF, I have 6 shares. Total gain is at $283.84. With Vanguard Total International Stock Market ETF, my total gain is $133.61. And lastly, with the Vanguard Total International Stock Market ETF, you can see that my total gain is $2,707.96. If you take a look, this is the total gains that I have under these 4 stocks or ETFs is $3,373.02, and this is minus the dividends I get paid. So going back to what I was telling you, that I get paid both with dividends and at the same time stock appreciation. That's what I meant. So looking at my second account, which is the traditional IRA, this one, there's nothing really to explain. I'm only holding only one mutual fund, and that's the SP500. My current balance is $4,180.42. The last account that I have with this under this brokerage account is my Roth IRA. So because the Roth IRA, or to open a mutual fund and Vanguard, you need at least a minimum of $3,000. So since I don't have the $3,000, I've been keeping the money in what we call Vanguard Federal Money Market Fund until I get the $3,000. Then I'll go ahead and buy the Roth IRA that I want to pick. I haven't decided which one I want to buy. But since I have the SP500 under the additional account, I may go for the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF. But I haven't decided. We'll see when we get there. But I need to come up with $3,000 to make sure that I can be able to actually purchase. So once I do, I'll let you know, guys, what I pick. But for now, I have $1,300. I still need $1,700 to get there. So that is it, guys. That is it for when it comes to this account. So yeah, that was it, guys. That was it. That was you can see that my entire portfolio is close to 40,000. There was a time I couldn't even think I could save 10,000. That was a dream. But now I'm close to 40,000, and I believe by next month I'll close to 40,000. It's not impossible. It's what you make it. You see, the journey starts with the first step. You take the first step, the next thing you take the second step. The next thing you know, you're finishing the journey. When I look at myself, I look at my portfolio. I still have a long way to go. But from where I was to where I am right now, I'm getting closer. Guys, don't forget to join the journey. Don't be outside looking in and wishing you started. You see, that's the worst, when you have to kind of be like, I wish I did this. I wish I did this. You see, I'd rather try and fail than not trying. I hate wishing I did this. Investing is not about how much you make. It's all about sacrificing now for tomorrow. So if you want to join the journey, guys, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit those notifications. And once you're done, let's join the journey. See you in my next video.